Okay.
Can we go again or what?
Yeah.
Solid cough.
Hi. What the f?
That was your fault. Ready?
Ready? Yeah.
R? You are?
Just go, bro.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 5 of the Cloud9 Forecast. You have a special guest today, myself, because Medios is sick at the moment. He's unfortunately under the weather, so I'm replacing him for today. And we have 2 extra guests here as well. One of them is Mr. Berserker. I'm pointing at the wrong person. And then Mr. Vulcan. I had to continue with pointing at the wrong people.
I agree.
I'm stuck to it. Thank you. So we're going to be talking about a lot of things today. And the first one we're going to talk about is that our season just ended. You guys got 3rd place in the regular season. Tell me your initial thoughts about that, Vulcan.
Yeah, I mean, 3rd place is pretty disappointing. If you look at like our expectations before the split, yeah, I mean, for everyone, I think it's pretty disappointing. But overall, with like how the weekend progressed, how the season was going, I think securing 3rd today feels honestly pretty good. That we didn't have to play any tiebreakers, or it could have been a lot worse. So getting 3rd place, getting to play 100 Thieves in playoffs. Also, we're in the upper bracket rather than the lower bracket. We take those.
We have 2 chances.
Yeah, so not too bad.
Great. Berserker, question. We're 3rd place LCS season, right? We're moving into playoffs. We're playing versus 100 Thieves. How do you feel about how good we are as a team versus what you had expected?
I still think we are best team in the LCS, but I feel like it's like kind of depends on like how you feel like at match day. You know what I'm saying? Like
The vibes.
Yeah, like kind of vibe. I mean, not vibe, but like just like, I mean, when like before game, like we just like talk about how we should do, and then we just like, from my perspective, like we just like planning kind of like low perfect, and then we just like don't do it for no reason, I mean, even like yesterday game, like when I play Senna game, like I just like planning about whole things, and then I just like didn't did it, So like even today, like we shouldn't like give like dragon or like just like even 2nd dragon. We could just like fight, but we didn't like talk that much in game, and then like we just did wrong, So like, yeah, I mean, we could like work out about that.
I see. So then outside of working with the team specifically, you guys have gotten to have a full split of working with each other now. Let's start with you, Phil. Can you tell me a bit about what your expectations were before going into playing with Berserker and how it ended up turning out to be? We're unfiltered here, by the way, so feel free to say whatever you want. I don't actually know if we are unfiltered, but I'm saying we are.
You're the one that like watches and approves it, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, David approves it, but I watch as well sometimes. But here we go.
Well, honestly, like the game against 100 Thieves on Zeri and the game today, like I didn't think that Berserker would be the one flashing in when the game is free win and making the game a banger. I thought Berserker is the type of player to like chill, like, okay, it's won, like I can just sit back, relax. But I don't know what it is about Berserker over the new year, but he felt like getting a few montages out of him. So now he's going for them. Hopefully it's a regular season thing, right?
I can't say yes, but like, I mean, I was like, when was it? Like, since 2022 at Spring Split, I guess. But like, maybe it was like 100 days, but like, after we just like, that was free game, and then we just like, griefing like my Jerry or like Lucian game, and then we was like, just lost by 0-3, like by 100 tips. So, since from like that point, I was like, just win is like no matter what good. Just like you don't need like montage or like just like keep thinking about like myself. And then like from that point, I just didn't try like make montage if like free win. So like I just didn't do it. But like since last Worlds, I don't know, just feel like even we lost. I mean, it's kind of weird for professional gamer, but like even we lost, like just like make good play. It's like kind of feel good, I mean, I'm not saying like, I'm not saying like.
You're not saying
I think we all know what
like,
you're saying.
yeah. But like,
What am I hearing?
I don't know, but sometimes I can't like stop myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. So like, yeah.
You want the glory.
I just like learn like, just beat them like feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
You're
then
better than
Put them in the ground.
Yeah, and it's just like.
Something.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's why you're a pro player, right? Because you want to show that you're better than other players. That's why we all compete, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So moving forward, tell me about your role in the team dynamics, Berserker. Like, what do you provide to the team outside of just your individual skill as a player? If you understand my question.
Nope.
All right. In simpler terms, do you feel as if there are things that you do for the team outside of just playing your role? Like maybe like you're the funny guy in the team
So
or something.
basically, what I do for team or
Mhm.
like in game or like out of game?
Out of game.
Out of game?
And then in game. We'll do both.
I'm not sure what I do out of game.
Mhm.
I think I'm pretty normal person, and then
Normal
you know,
person.
Yeah,
Right,
of
depends who
course,
you ask.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty normal person, and then I just like, just being chilling,
Mm-hmm.
and then just play game, and then just eat, and then take a and then
Okay.
In the team, not like human stuff. Like
Huh?
with team, like when you review, in the car before game, planning, draft meeting.
Oh, I mean, review and like draft stuff. Usually, Blabber and Mitty just like arguing each other like in 20 minutes. So like, I'm not like talk that much about like draft or like
Mm-hmm.
review, but like sometimes just like I think it's really important, and I just like bring up, and then we just like talking about, and then usually I just like talk with Phil about like my line phase.
Mm-hmm.
I just think like line phase is the most important things in league, because like if you can't win early game, then like it should be. I mean, even you like good at late game. If early game is not good, then you can't go late game, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I just think like early game is most important. So like I usually just do line review with Phil. Yeah.
Okay. Got it. What about you, Phil?
My role, right now, what I think of Berserkers.
Yeah.
well,
What do you
for
do in the
myself?
team, either in game or out of game or both?
Well, I think out of game for like reviews and stuff, I yap with Blabber a lot,
Mm-hmm.
trying to get ourselves on the same page,
Mm-hmm.
because support jungle will run a lot of the show in mid game and stuff. And also, I like to think I try to make the team focus on something more applicable in reviews. I try to get something that's more of a
For sure.
what's the word? Not fundamental, but like have a good conclusion that we can replicate in different games,
Yeah.
rather than like go into super specifics. Like, okay, sure, like maybe we could have done this in this specific case because your ult comes back in 15 seconds.
Yeah.
But like, what are we going to take from this into the
The
next
main
game?
concept or
The
something.
main concept, that's the right word. Like,
Mhm.
like for concepts, I think that's what I try to focus on
That's
in
Mithy's
reviews.
favorite word, concepts.
He loves concepts.
Yes, yes, yes.
So that, I think Mithy once said I'm like sort of an emotional leader in the team. I think.
All right, there's a quote here that says that actually.
Okay.
Here, all right. This is my best actually. This I don't have a Vulcan impression, but basically, Vulcan said back in June of 2021 that Mithy even thinks I am an emotional leader, whatever that means, which is what you shared in a sarcastic manner, and that you like to make jokes whenever we are down and make people feel better.
Yeah, that's basically what I was gonna bring up. So yeah.
3 years later, he says the same thing.
Mhm.
Must mean it's true. All right, cool. Did you want to continue with anything on that, or do you want to move on?
Ready to move on. Yeah.
All right, cool. So we finished our regular season. We got third place, and we officially know that we're playing 100 Thieves now. I believe this Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. Do you guys have any initial thoughts about that? Whether like you want to say good things about them, bad things about them? Let's start with you, Berserker. What do you think is going to happen in the 100 Thieves match? Are you excited for it? Nervous? Do you think they're bad? Whatever you want to say.
I mean, we lost by 100 Thieves last game,
Mhm.
but I feel like when I watch their game, seems like last split easy. You know what I'm saying? Fair? Like,
Bad and lucky.
yeah, bad and lucky, exactly. I mean, obviously, like, they are good, like, especially Kid and River.
The Koreans.
Like, Korean combo. So, like, mid-jungle Korean
Everyone
combo.
else is
so,
bad.
Yeah, I mean,
Who do
they
you think
are
is good on Immortals?
immortals.
Mm.
I mean,
Testing a theory.
I mean, I lost by, like, tactical jigs, so maybe tactical, I guess.
Okay.
Mm.
But they also have, like, Korean combo, like, top mid, so they're pretty good, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so like I don't think we gonna like lose by them, If
Mhm.
we just like practice well, and then if we go on stage and then we just like do same thing practicing, then just we gonna 3-0 pretty sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, you Vulcan, any specific thoughts about 100 Thieves? Even potentially your lane opponent or G Snipes, we talk about him a lot. He's been popping off, headshotting people in LCS and stuff like that. Any general comments or thoughts on 100 Thieves?
Yeah, I think we're pretty confident going into it. We have to make sure we don't get too cocky though, because even though we feel like we are we are a lot better of a team, we think, or it feels like we have better, more versatile players. Maybe they play like pretty well on stage, and they seem to be able to like find clutch moments or G snipes. Like we'll find the solo kills or something. So they've been able to perform. So we can't disrespect that. We can't discredit them, right? They've like gotten so many wins in LCS. So they're definitely a good team. So we'll have to make sure we're not overly confident, but yeah, like we're pretty confident. We have to figure out, like Berserker said, prepare well, figure out what we want to play. Other than that, I think fans should expect us to boot them to the lower bracket. Yeah.
I would say in general, I've always found this an interesting conversation. When I was a player as well, we often got flack for when we were confident going into the game. So I'm always just wondering, how do you guys feel about it? Like, would you rather a team be confident going to a game thinking they're going to win? Would you rather a team be, like, super humble and be like, oh, no, we're just going to go out there and do our best and hopefully it's good enough? Like, what kind of mentality do you think is better for a player to have is basically what I'm asking. We'll start with you, and then I'll try to simplify the question to him so he understands what I'm saying.
Thank you so much, right?
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Definitely, you should be confident going into a game. I don't go into any match thinking like, oh, like we're gonna get on or I'm gonna get on. It's gonna be a disaster. I think that's just gonna lead to you playing scared or in a different way, and it's not gonna be good. So definitely, you should have confidence. Even if you're playing against like somebody who you think is better, like there's always a chance that you can play better on that day, or like you find some sort of play. Like anything can happen in a game, like in any game, like any sport. There's always moments where whatever underdog is gonna win. So. Even if you may feel like you're worse, then you don't go into the game being like, oh, it's going to go bad, you know? You have to be confident.
True.
So the question I asked Phil, so you understand, when you go into a game, do you think it's better to be confident and think you win, or better to go into it neutral, thinking that anything can, you maybe not win, maybe lose? What better for a player?
For me, this question is kind of weird for me because, like, I don't think no one think about, like, just, we're going to lose or, like, something is better than like just get confidence, you know. So I mean, for ADC player perspective, ego is like all about meta, right? So like if you think about like just like I'm gonna lose like both this guy like N9 or like I can't play both like this guy or something, then you know you just like kind of I don't know like loser.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I mean,
defeated
just, like,
before it starts.
I mean, you're gonna just like lose or like even you win like with like good teammate, and then you're gonna like lose line, then feel after game you feel like you're lost, even your win, you know. So, yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's move forward. We're gonna jump back into a bit about talking about Koreans. There's this quote that you said. I don't actually believe you said it because there's a big word in here that I don't know if you know or not. But apparently you said this, Berserker. There is this saying, a prejudice, that when Korean players go to the West, they often don't work as hard. Even around me, people were giving me advice that I should work hard if I decide to go to NA, that I shouldn't play around. So I think the question is asking us, basically, what are your thoughts about Korean players coming to North America as a Korean player that came to North America yourself?
I mean, did I say it?
That's your quote. That's what you said, yeah.
Oh,
You want to see
really?
the paper? It
You
says
probably
right
said
here.
it in Korean, and then they translate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
If I got to guess.
Yeah, but like I don't think that's like all Korean, you know what I'm saying? Just like depends, but yeah, usually before like just Korean came to NA and then they just like I'm not sure exactly because like I wasn't there and then like I don't know like what they exactly did it, but seems like some Korea player go NA and then they just like I mean especially good Korea player go NA and then they just like not perform as well, you know what I'm saying? So like, but if you played well in Korea, like it should be good and NA, right? So like if we just like keep doing like your job or like practicing whatever, then you should be good at like in NA either. So yeah, that's what I said it. I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have anything you want to say about Koreans coming to NA? I don't know why specifically Koreans, because like Europeans come here in other regions too.
Right.
I think they're trying to talk about imports in general, but if you have any comments about imports or anything, if not, we can move forward.
I mean, I think Korean imports, it's just hard to be an import going to a different country where you don't necessarily speak the language very well. Culture is going to be very different. You're far from friends and family. Some people will cope differently. Like some people will be able to adapt well, some people will have a harder time. Most of the time, you'll have like boosted teammates as a Korean player. You're gonna have a lower standards of a team, so that's also can be hard for your mental in the long run. So I think that's why you see like Korean players level dip as time goes on while they're in NA. So I think it's just hard for imports to come over and retain the same level probably.
I see. Hello, everyone. Please make sure to check out the Cloud9 store online. We have a lot of great merchandise on there, especially the 2024 Pro Kit, as modeled by Berserker. Please stand up. Stand on top of the marker, and please spin around for us. He's been working out a lot recently, everyone, so check out his muscles. You look great in this jersey.
Berserker.
Look at him go. Thank you. Okay, everyone. We're gonna move into our next segment of the podcast now. We're gonna play a game called Would You Rather, but we're gonna have a little twist to it. So basically, I'm gonna ask one of them a question, a Would You Rather question. They're gonna write under their whiteboard, which is under you guys. You can grab it right now. Grab your whiteboard. You're gonna write your answer on that whiteboard, and then the other person is going to guess what your answer was. The person that guesses the more answers right than the other will win a prize. What that prize is, I'm not sure. Message C9 David Hahn for your prize.
Okay.
You hear that, David? You have a prize for the winner of this Would You Rather game.
Boa?
So what did you say? Hi.
We're playing a game
Yeah.
called Would You Rather. I ask you a question. You write down your answer. Phil try to guess it. If he gets it right, he gets a point. And then you do the same for him. Understand?
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So we're going to try, okay? So, Vulcan, would you rather eat anything and have it be perfect nutrition or have to only sleep 1 hour a day and be fully rested?
So I should guess like what he.
Oh, I don't write. Oh, I write. So
Yeah,
yes.
he writes down his answer, and then you're going to guess what he wrote down.
Okay,
so let
sure.
him write it first.
Sure.
Just so, do you know? Okay, are you ready to guess?
Yeah.
You wrote down your thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what are you going to guess?
Of course, like just eat good nutrition or blah blah something.
Okay.
Of course, guys.
Of course, you are wrong.
You can
Okay.
sleep 1 hour
And be
and
fully
be full
rested.
rested.
That'd be perfect for you because you don't like sleeping.
Every day, sleep 1 hour
Yeah.
and perfect energy.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's the question.
That's the other one.
That was the other
Bro.
option. What do you mean, bro?
Bro.
We both understood that. Don't blame
No,
me.
You need the Korean version of the question.
I don't speak Korean, sorry. Okay, so we're going to try the other way around now. So you both write down the answer, okay? And then you
Sure,
show
sure.
the same time.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Would Berserker rather win Worlds and retire immediately or only play one champion for the rest of his life?
What's the last?
The
topic?
last one?
Yeah.
Or only play one champion for the rest of your life?
One champion.
Yeah.
Shit.
You only play Jin now for the rest of your life.
I'm guessing what Berserker would rather.
Yes. And then if you guess it right, you get a point. So
Okay.
the first one is win Worlds and retire immediately or only play one champion for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
I feel like I know the answer to this too. Where's my whiteboard? All right, show.
What do you say?
What?
Play one champion.
What?
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 You would choose that one over winning Worlds?
You
Of
can
course.
win worlds.
Bro,
Wow.
but like, just think about that. If you winning world and retire, then like
You can stream,
you don't get. Oh, that's a good point.
right?
You
Yeah.
get skin. Just choose
Get a
Ezreal or
skin,
something.
stream.
Actually,
you know?
I didn't think about stream,
That's okay.
but like, but if you win world, and then let's say like you're gonna contract another team, or like just like
Ooh,
and then
big
just, like,
money.
yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
you lie about
you know
it.
what I'm saying?
I see. I
Yeah.
see. Okay. Well, you are both at 0 points right now.
Yes.
It's fine.
Or smurfing.
We're gonna go back to Vulcan. What are these would you rather questions? Would Vulcan rather only speak French for the rest of his life or only speak English for the rest of his life?
Bro, easy, bro.
These aren't my questions.
Just make them.
You want me to make them on the spot?
Yeah,
What?
I'm better than that, I guess.
I think Francis wrote them. It was Madeline. Oh, that's so
Bro,
toxic.
Madeline,
Yep, makes sense.
bro.
English?
1 point for Berserker.
I mean, I can't
If
work.
you like ask me if you're gonna like use Korean or like English,
Yes,
then
yes.
it's like makes sense. But like
I get it. If the next one is bad, I'll switch. Okay, but this
I
one's
mean, it's
probably
kind of
good.
similar. I was thinking about it because, like, I can't talk to my older family members.
That's true.
now.
That's true.
Like, I can't communicate with them that well.
oh, they can speak English.
Not that well, no.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's impressive. Usually like Frenchies can't like speak English.
Young people can. Old people, it's kind of the same in every country, no?
Yeah.
Young people in Korea kind of speak English.
Yeah, that's
Older
true.
people
Yeah,
not.
makes sense.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, moving on.
Would Berserker rather never find a girlfriend or never win worlds?
That's a hard one, no?
Yeah.
Is that hard? Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah.
1 point each.
Oh, I'm
nice,
blanking.
nice. Would Vulcan rather switch to AD carry forever or switch to jungle forever?
What did you say?
Would he rather roll swap to AD carry forever or roll swap to jungle forever?
Bro, it's like too easy, no?
You think that's too easy?
Yeah.
You want me to make it harder?
Yeah.
What if instead of jungle I say mid? So either AD carry or mid. Would that be harder?
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Well, were you right?
really?
Yeah. I
So
think
you weren't even right. You said too easy, but you're wrong.
No, but like,
I mean, I can't
For-
play ADC, but I can't jungle either. So it's like,
but,
but ADC, I play ADC more than jungle.
oh really?
Yeah.
How old are you?
He plays Ezreal.
24.
24.
I mean AD. You know, I was
Yeah,
like
maybe.
Grandmaster ADC. Not bad.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Not bad.
He's trying to say you're too old to play AD carry. I think is what he's trying to say. That's crazy. And I'm older than both these guys by a lot.
Well, you're not playing AD carry.
Whoa. You got to see my Ezreal. It's pretty good, okay?
I
Or my
believe
Lucian. You've seen the
The
stats on
Lucian
him.
win rate?
The 28% win rate Lucian.
Looking strong.
Not
Yeah,
bad,
to
not
be fair,
bad.
Lulu is 26, so it makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Berserker. Would you rather never cut your hair again or be bald forever?
Bored? Like this?
Like no hair or never cut your hair.
Hmm.
That was kind of hard.
Bald?
He even spelled
Yeah,
bald
bald.
right.
Yeah,
but yes,
bald.
that's what he put.
Yeah.
He spelled bold.
Bold. That's
Bold.
fine.
Close try. Good try.
I
Good
had
try.
long hair
Thank
would
you.
just get annoying, no?
Yeah, I mean, even now I'm just kind of CBA to like just like dry hair or something, you know.
Yeah, you should go
Are you
back.
supposed to cut your hair?
Huh?
Aren't you supposed to go cut your hair? You told me you want to cut your hair.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I might just like cut at what's the call when I went to Korea,
Mm.
but I just like kind of like feel like waste my time, you know.
Mm.
It's like need like 2 years if we want to be like that,
Mm.
but it's like yeah, kind
I
of
see.
hard to hit
Okay.
from my hair.
Was that 3 questions I'm at, right?
What
3
do you-
each?
Did you understand what he said?
I have no idea what he said. I was just letting him go on with it, you know? I was hoping you knew and this is good enough.
Maybe
You know?
someone at home can tell us in the comments.
Someone can
what the difference is.
translate. Who speaks flute Berserker? It's not me. I'm still
don't
working
know.
on it. Okay, that's 3 questions each, right?
Yeah.
I lost track of who's winning in points. Do you guys know?
I mean,
It's
I feel like it's you don't
me,
win,
no?
no? Like it's team.
Yeah, I know. but
We're on
I
the
mean,
same
like,
team.
I just want David Hahn to give you guys something, you know?
Oh yeah.
This is just don't worry about it. And then I think that's good, guys. Let's move on to the next thing. We have some fan questions for the both of you. The fans are very curious to know what's one thing that you guys always fight about.
what?
What do you fight with Phil about?
Like about league or like I don't
Anything.
line, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, we talk most about lane, so
Yeah.
something about lane. Probably how I'm not going into the bush.
Yeah, or
Berserker
like
loves the bush.
yeah, or like you should put like position this or like you shouldn't use skill or like this. Like just like
Just
kind of
hit
detailed things, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does he give so much attitude when he does that? He's like, you know, and
and
he changes his voice and stuff like that. He's like mocking you. Also, how come you call it line and not lane? Why line?
Because in Korea,
It's called line?
they're like
Interesting.
it's lane.
Yeah,
it's a
lane.
Oh,
Like
really?
middle lane, bottom lane, top lane. Lane is like thing, you know? You ever go bowling?
Yeah.
You know how it's called lane?
No.
It's called a bowling lane.
No.
Yeah, not line, you know?
Because the line is
That's
just like
interesting. Yeah.
very
Yeah.
small.
Yeah, a lane is
Okay.
like 2 lines, you know? Kind of thing.
Mm.
Anyway.
Thank you.
Good to know.
Thank
Good
you.
information.
I'm helping you learn,
Yeah,
you know?
Thank you.
Making you smarter.
Very good information.
Let's see here. The fans would like to know, why is nobody playing Briar in professional play?
What
They
is
say that Briar, the champion,
The feet.
Oh.
they say that
Yeah.
she seems
Like
so
that, yeah.
strong and versatile. How come she's not played?
And I even don't know what champion do, to be honest.
Hmm.
And then like what's the core? What's mid champion? Not Fury, right?
Not very.
Not
Yeah, I don't know what even working. So I just like tried in solo queue, but it's still pretty hard. So
Hmm.
I don't care, to be honest. I'm also not my champion, you know.
Yeah, jungle champion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's very one-dimensional and it's not strong. That champion to me feels like you're stat checking everybody you see on your screen.
Mm-hmm.
If you win, then you have probably a place in the meta. If you lose, then you're useless. So I'm guessing that she's not strong enough to win,
Mm-hmm.
and so she's useless.
Mm-hmm.
I guess if she were in a spot where her numbers are better and she would win her fights,
Mm-hmm.
maybe she's played. But yeah, that's my
Also,
guess.
when I bought her, champion just like looks like kind of dumb, you know. I mean, you can't like control
yeah,
champion. Like it's like not make sense. Like just ult and if you hit, just like
just go no matter what.
just go die, just go no matter what, and then just die. Then unlucky, you know.
Yeah.
It's like yeah.
Okay. The fans have another question for you guys. Number one, how would you rate yourself in mechanics? Let's go from on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being, I don't know, faker or something, and then rate yourself on that scale. And then the second question of this question is, can you tell me who you think the best 2 players on the team are mechanically? So we'll start with you, Phil. First, rate yourself mechanically 1 to 10, 10 being faker, whoever you think your 10 is, and then rank who you think the best 2 on the team are. Mechanics only.
Mechanics only.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd rate myself like a 7 right now. And the best 2 on the team, it depends how you want to, like your perspective, because like the obvious answers are Jojo and Berserker because they play the carry roles and they both need more mechanics than the other roles. And they are the best mechanically. But then I think I have better movement than both of them, maybe.
I've seen you do those
hit.
Talia Ws.
I can't get hit. Talia W can't hit me. So like I see these guys getting hit by Talia W 2 by
never
1. Like
hooks you.
they'll be on top of each other and both getting hit. I would juke that. So like but anyway, Berserker and Jojo, yeah. Top
Okay,
2.
okay, fair enough. And then earlier you said you'd rate yourself at a 7 right now. Does that mean like you think 7's your best, or you're like slumping right now and 7's like not you in peak form?
Yeah, it's not me in peak form.
Okay, so
Yeah.
peak form Vulcan's at what?
9.
9.
Yeah.
All right, nice. I like to hear that. What about you, Berserker?
I mean, for now, I think it's 5, I guess.
5.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
do kind of suck, huh?
I mean,
I'm kidding.
a
I'm
lot.
kidding.
Okay.
Yeah, it's motivation, you know.
Yeah, I mean-
Today you almost lose game. You
Yeah, I
flashed
mean-
it onto.
But like, I don't care about like I just like inting after like mid game. But like, I just like, I mean, I already mentioned it, but I just like planning all about that, and then I just like don't do it. That's like kind of annoying for me, you know. Like, I just like feel like 70 years old, you know. Just like forget everything after like few minutes. So like, yeah, that was kind of tilted today.
So 1 to 10. What do you rate yourself at 5? What about who do you think the best 2 players on the team are for mechanics?
Mechanically, I mean, Jojo and me, I guess. I mean, obviously we play mid and ADC, and then we need mechanic, and then we are young.
That's true.
So
Yeah, young. You guys are young. I'll give you that. Moving to the last fan question, is there any player that you guys miss playing against, or an iteration of a team that you miss playing versus? So either player or team that you miss playing versus. Either one, you guys can go first if you can think of it.
Probably Bjergsen, because it was always first hype, and also I think I have a pretty good track record against Bjergsen's teams or Bjergsen. Because I don't know if I have that good of a track record against Double Lift. Those like the 2 players that came to my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the NA goats. So.
Any goats. Yeah.
What about you, Berserker?
only NA player or
No, it's just anyone. But he's NA player, you know, so he probably remembers NA players the most.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just choosing double if I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Not
he was
Prince?
good, or?
Oh, but Prince is not retired, no?
They don't
It's
have
not
to
about
be
retired.
retired.
Oh, really?
Just
Yeah,
anyone that you
he's
miss playing
not
versus.
here anymore.
Oh, yeah. I guess Prince then. I mean, double if was also like. I mean, he was pretty good. I mean, no cap, you know. I mean, he's like old, and then like any like.
He's my age, by the way.
Yeah, he's old as fuck. Yeah.
I mean, he's old. To be fair, but like, I mean, everyone said like he's like kind of bad at like mechanically, or, like just whatever. But like when I bought him, he's like kind of smart, but like he's like kind of old mindset about like league, you know. He just like pick Jinx and then just like put top tank like Sion or like Orun or like something, and then they just like perma swapping, you know. It's like feel like it's season 6. That was like even before I born, you know, right? So like I mean, when I first met him, I was like kind of confused during play game because like I never play like I never both like play like this.
Mm-hmm.
So I just like kind of learn a lot from him. So I kind of appreciate about that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. In your guys' opinion, what is the strongest role at the moment, and what is the weakest role? We'll start with you, Berserker.
I mean, obviously strong is right. Strong is right.
Strongest
Role.
role, yes.
Strong. Strongest role is like younger.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like
Obviously, yeah.
yeah, obviously, right?
Yeah.
The most weak line is ADC, I guess.
Not a very surprising answer. What about you?
Yeah.
I think actually probably mid lane is the strongest in my
Mhm.
opinion. I feel like there's so many champs that are pretty OP. Sorry for the swear words, the profanity, but
We can bleep it out. We can bleep it out. It's
sounds
fine.
good. But I think
You know
mid
what
lane-
profanity is now, right?
I don't know. But I just
I explained to you 3 times what profanity is.
Professional
No, profanity. You know cuss word?
or like bad word.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
profanity.
Profanity.
Mm-hmm.
nice.
Okay, got it.
Remember, no
Okay.
profanity.
Okay.
Okay,
Think about it.
continue.
Think about that.
Yeah, and then weakest, I would probably go with the ADC as well. Yeah,
Okay.
even though there's 680 bans every game, very weak, huh?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Interesting. And then we're gonna get some stories. Tell me about one of the best stories, whether it be fun or memorable. It could be bad, memorable as well, from playing internationally.
The first thing that came to my mind is, I forget if it was Worlds. I think it was Worlds in Iceland, 2021.
Mm-hmm.
We made it out of groups, and then we went to the steakhouse to celebrate.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the second time we went to that restaurant because either we went before at that Worlds or at MSI was also the same location, so we might have gone to that restaurant at that time too. But anyway, I had whale at that place the first
Whale?
time, and it was actually super good. It was very soft meat.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it. It was like a little taste whale. It wasn't like a
Mhm.
full plate of whale. So I tried it.
Where meat?
Yeah, whale meat.
The big whale in the ocean.
Yeah.
But like, is that allowed to eat?
I mean, it was on the menu in Iceland. Like, you know,
it's
it's probably fine.
fine. You know.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Someone else could tell us. I'm not sure. I'm
Yeah, or maybe
ignorant
we
about
just
it.
don't put this in the video anyway.
Yeah, either way.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? Let's ask
Uh,
David about it.
Yeah.
He's Mr. Worldwide. He would know.
You would know.
Yes,
That's
yes.
true.
So your most memorable part playing internationally is eating whale. So
No,
far,
no,
is
no.
what I'm
I
hearing.
wasn't done with it.
Oh,
yet.
okay, continue,
Yeah, please.
continue.
So anyway, the second time I tried it again, and when I had my first bite, I knew something was wrong with it. Like it didn't taste as good as the first time, and it actually tasted quite weird. And fast forward to that night, I got really really bad food poisoning, and I did not sleep at all. And you guys can imagine the things that happened during that night with having food poisoning. But my room smelled disgusting, my hotel room,
Mm-hmm.
because you know you also can't move, like you're stuck there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And it's so that was really awful. So that's kind of sad that that's my most memorable international tournament thing, but that's what came to mind. So
I mean, that's hard to forget, right?
yeah,
So
and I couldn't eat for like the remaining of the tournament. I would go to the buffet and have like soup and bread, and I would try to eat, and it was it's not good.
Sounds rough. What about you, Berserker?
This is like out of game, right?
It can be in game too. Just most memorable thing playing internationally, whether good or bad, in game or out.
That was like the last year MSI in London. Maybe that was like 1 a.m. I guess, and then we just like 5 people ordering McDeeks together. Yeah, and then
Why do you have to call it that?
Huh?
What'd you call it?
McDeeks.
Dicks.
Just okay.
Yeah, and don't worry about it.
Yeah, I mean everyone called that, so I don't know.
McD's.
Like, McDeeks.
McD's.
McD's.
I mean, anyway.
Same thing. Continue.
Yeah, I mean, anyway, and then we just eat together. But I didn't expect like London McDeeks is like that insane, you know. I mean, I don't like McDeeks in Korea or like in NA, but London McDeeks is something different, you know. It's like nugget, nugget, right?
The nuggets, yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
nuggets. Nugget and burger was like, what's the called? Big Mac.
Uh-huh.
Big Mac and nugget was insane. So
It's insane.
yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Nice.
He loves it.
That was the
Yeah.
most memorable.
McDonald's, Dad, please sponsor us, McDonald's. We love you guys. Thank you. All right, then what about the best story from playing in the LCS? Do you have a best memory or story from playing here in the LCS?
I mean that was like not best memory,
Mhm.
but it's kind of like impactful memory for me.
Yeah, that could be the same thing.
Yeah, that was like last year's summer split, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
when we lost by energy. I mean, when we won both, when we won finals, whenever we won, like we usually just like 3-1 or like 3-0. We just like kind of feasting them, and then we just like won. So like felt like, oh, we just won. Like it's like not a surprise for me. But like when we lost by energy, we just like before game, our mindset was just like we are already winning.
Mm.
But like after we lost by energy, I was kind of like disappointed myself, and then just like that was kind of impactful for me.
I see. What about
Yeah.
you, Vulcan?
Best LCS memory, I would go with reverse sweeping TSM in the final round of the Gauntlet in Season 9 to make Worlds, making my
Mhm.
first international tournament.
Actually, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The reverse sweeps. Fun stories with that.
Mm-hmm.
So then we have 2 topics left. If you have it, either give me one of your best or funniest interactions with another player, or one of the weirdest interactions with another player. It can be any player around the world. Any weird instance or funny or best instance with them. If either of you have one, you can go first.
What did you say?
Tell me about a time where you had a really good, like funny or best, or weird interaction with another player.
Jojo, I guess.
What was the interaction?
I mean, I never seen like just saying about like don't touch my mouse unless like with tissue. That was kind of surprise to me, you
Mhm.
know. Yeah.
So for clarity, so you folks know what Berserker's talking about, Jojo prefers that no one touches his mouse with his hand or with their hands because he just has, it's just what he does. So if you want to touch his mouse, you have to grab a napkin or a paper towel and put it on the mouse, and then you can use it. I don't know if he's that secretive about it, so if he is, we should cut that out. But if he's not, that's what he's talking about. I don't know if he's embarrassed about that or not, but we'll ask David about it. I'll ask Jojo about it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What about
Thank
you,
you.
Vulcan?
Not a specific player, but in Iceland, one of the international
A
tournaments.
lot of
we-
memories in Iceland, huh?
A lot of Iceland memories, yeah, because we were there both times, I guess.
Mhm.
In the hotel, we were either in front or right next to Damon's player room, and so there's moments where we would like have multiple players in the same solo queue game, and then they would just scream, like during the game, and we would just scream back during the game if there was something happening. So it was kind of fun to play solo queue, or like we had scrims against them. One time we had like a really late night block, and it was a complete animal game, and you could hear like both teams screaming through the hotel. It was pretty funny. It was the Showmaker, Canyon, Nuguri, Ghost, Barrel team, I think.
Sounds like a fun team to play versus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was, yeah.
Cool. We have a quick call to action for everyone that's watching this. If you like the questions that we're asking the players, make sure to comment. And does I have to say subscribe? No, I don't. If you have any more questions that you'd want to ask them or for future players, please put them in the comments. We do read them, we do use them, and we love hearing from you guys. So make sure to put whatever you want down there. Not all of them are going to be asked, but we'll do our best to pick the best ones. Okay, give me a second. We'll take this photo. Ugh.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Berserker and Vulcan, for joining us on the podcast. Please let us know in the comments who you all would like to see next. Bye bye.